Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new week, brand new challenges. Today, we're going to be talking about minor support and resistance and major support and resistance. So, as you can see on our trading view chart, I'm currently on the GBP USD, and I've done two examples for you. One is of a minor support and resistance, and one is of a major support and resistance. So, if we look at the minor support and resistance, price goes from an area to another area and doesn't come back. It keeps on either going to the upside or to the downside, but it never comes back to the same zone again. That's what we call a minor support and resistance. Whereas if we look at a major support and resistance, it's going from an area from the bottom to the top, and now it's not making any significant highs or significant lows, but it's trying to go back to the same point of origin. When it does it only once, it's a minor. When it does it quite a few times, like here and here, it is known as a major support or resistance. This is telling you that a lot of buyers, a lot of sellers are in this particular zone, and they're either going to stop it from going up or stopping it from going down. So let's look at some examples of this. So as you can see here, we've got in this particular zone, we've got a minor support and resistance. So what that really means, price entered this zone, went back out, okay? We're not really too bothered about the wicks, it's more about the bodies, okay? Price entered this zone, went back out. If you look around about here again, price went to this zone and bounced back out. Price went into this zone again, went back out. So you haven't got multiple entries going back to the same zone. Whereas where you look at major support resistance, price is going from down to the top, and it's not trying to get out from that zone, so it's stuck. So it's trying to go below, but it's trying to keep it in within that zone. So there's a lot of pressure from either the buy side or the sell side to stop it from either going further down or further up. Price now goes further up, it goes back in that same zone, and it hasn't been able to penetrate it. When it does penetrate it, look how it breaches it. So it's that zone as a support or a resistance will not be valid. So it breaches it, finds support at a lower level, bounces back. So this is now a minor support because the first time entering the zone. Price now go further up, does a bit of retracement, enter this zone for the first time again, minor. Now hit the same zone again. So if we look around up here, quite a few times it entered. So this was probably the first time. If you look back here, this was also another time. So it goes from a minor for the first time to a major to more areas of major. So there's a lot of buying pressure, a lot of selling pressure within these zones. So here, price now re-enters this particular zone, and it doesn't let it go from downside. So a lot of pressure from the top side. So it's trying to tell you the sellers are no longer in control. So when you're looking for major and minor zones, trying to see if there's been multiple entries from either buyers or sellers, trying to stop it from further going down or further up. Now price is going up again. We've got now major support resistance again. This is the first time it entered, so that becomes the minor. Again, 2 times, so that becomes a major. So that's the area of importance. So unless this zone is broken, you're not going to know what's going to happen. Again, quite a few entries. Nobody's taking the confidence to either make it higher or lower until you get a breach of that zone. You get a breach of that zone for the first time, went back out, retracement, then it breached it properly. So what you're seeing here is a retracement because this now has become from a resistance to a major support because price has not gone back into that zone. Okay. So when you are looking for these kind of zones, make sure you can identify them easily. Why has price gone into that zone? Why is not breaking out? It's probably because of either more sellers or more buyers. I remember that trade the trend. So make sure that you keep on trading the particular trend until it no longer is valid, which is either going to end by either being continuous to the top side or continuous from the downside. Unless that breaks, you're not going to know whether that particular zone is going to be a major support and resistance or a minor support and resistance. Each one is valid for its own reasons, but when it's a major one, you've got more players in the market, so it's going to make your decisions a bit more hesitant to continue. Do make sure you subscribe and like this video. If you have any comments, do let me know. Thank you very much.